Hello and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we'll be modeling our concrete frame as you can see from here. You'll learn how you can model this frame, starting from the grids, the levels, the columns, the beams, the floors, the staircases, as you can see from this model. Now I just want to ask you to just subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. And once you watch my videos, make sure that you like my videos and also give some comments. For example, you can ask me of any questions that you have pertaining to this lesson, and also give me some suggestions that will be appreciated. So without wasting much of your time, let's go ahead and start, modeling this frame. So I'll just start a new file by going to File right there, then go to New and click on Project. Then the templates, I'll make sure that I pick structural template and click on OK. So it's open here. The first thing that you need to do, go to any of these elevations and click there and create your levels. Just go to structure, pick on my level, go down there, snap there. Okay, maybe I want my bottom one to be at 1.1. Click there and snap there and click. Can go on top there, snap maybe at 3000, click the first point and the second point. Now if you don't want to be looking at the dimension there, you can just place them at random and change them later. Okay, so I need 4 levels, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I don't need the last one. I'll select on it and click on delete, click on yes. Then I can go ahead and rename the level there. I'll call it TOF, then click outside, yes, make sure that it's 1.1 meters, so 1100, click outside, then check this one, this is 3000, I'm going to call it level 2 the way it is, select on that, 3000, this one's supposed to be level 3 now, so I'll just click inside there and call it level 3, click outside and click on yes, then select that one, it's 3000, which is 3 meters, fine, click there, click again, click inside once and highlight that and call it level 4, click outside and click on yes. So the levels, I'm done. Then all you need to do, go to level 1 from here. You can see you have level 1. Okay, double click on level 1, it's open here, and start creating your grid. So again, under structure, just go to grid there. You can start with the vertical one. You see that the grid is right there, the command, and we are using a line to create our grids. Click the first point, then the second point. If you want, you can watch the dimension. If you hover the cursor there, for example, this one I want to be 4 meters. I'll just click that point, that point. This one I want it to be 3 meters. Okay, I can zoom in and just move closer, or if I want I can just click there at random once again, click there at random once again, click on modify, then change this one to, I'll call this one, I'll give it 3000, click outside, then select this one, the one I want to move, click on it, then this one is 4000, click outside. So we have those grids. Then instead of going there, I can just select on one, right click, create similar, then the horizontal ones, click the first point and the second point, click on modify. Then here I want this to be renamed starting with A, then click outside. I can select that one, right click, create similar, then from here I want to have 3 meters or 3.2 is fine. Okay, actually 3.5. Okay, click the first point, second point, make sure that it's horizontal as you click on it. Okay, there and there. Then for these other ones, I'll just place them at random. This is faster than watching the dimensions there. As you can see, click on modify. I just need from A up to G. Then I can still check the dimensions there, maybe 3500. Okay, the other one is 4000, this one here. So select there, type 4000, and this one is 4000. As you can see, type there and click outside. Okay, then I can just drag my grids there up to there and just select one, click on edit and make sure that I have the bubbles on both ends of each grid, as you can see from here. Now if I just go to south, you see that I have my levels and the grids are right there. So let's go to level 1 and start, modeling our columns. Okay, for the columns, it's simple. Make sure that you are just on that level where you want to start modeling your columns. So I'll just go to structure, click on column. Then check for the concrete column right here. You can just pick any, I'll just pick that one. And I just want to click on edit, duplicate, and I want to size my column as 230 by 300. So this is the name, 230 by 300. Okay, millimeters. Okay, then click on OK. So this one is gonna be 300 and this one is going to be 230. Okay, then click on OK. Then for the columns, I can start placing my columns from level to level. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just check here from level 1. So you pick height up to level 2. Okay, then from here you can just hover your cursor there. You see if I click on space, I can rotate it like that. So I want my column to be like that. Click on it, then I can go ahead and click on all the columns just like that. Okay, if I want to place all the columns at once, just pick at grids there, then from right to left select the grids and click on finish. If I just go to my 3D view on top there, you see that I have my columns. Now I don't want to see the analytical model like that, so I'll just click there to hide analytical model, and I don't want it to be wireframe, I want it to be shaded. Okay, as you can see from here. Now if you don't want to see the surface pattern on the columns, just select on one of the columns, then go to material and finishes, structural material, click there, then we have the surface pattern. I'll click on the surface pattern, go up and select none, click OK, apply, OK. So you can see that I don't have the surface pattern. Okay, now let me just hide the levels. Go to VG for visibility graphics, go to annotate, then find the levels and just deactivate it, apply, OK. Right, so now you can see that I have if I just go to south, I have my columns from there up to there. Now if you just have the same spacing from level to level, you can simply copy these columns, okay, on the other levels. But if they have of different different heights, you can still copy, place them there, and then change the the heights for each level. So I'll just select this. Okay, if I just go to the 3D view, you see that I've selected everything, but I want to filter, check none, and just select structural columns, apply OK, as you can see from here. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just go to south. Let me just try to copy it from there. Let me pick, hope it works from there. Okay, for some reason I can't copy it vertically. Oh, let me remove the constraint. Okay, make sure that you just remove the constraint there. I'll just pick that point there, it's right there. Then make sure that you remove the constraint there and just pick the top part right there, as you can see. Then go to the 3D view there. Let me just click there. You see that I have my columns. Now if I check on the model that I created, I just need, let me just orbit this side. I just need the columns going all the way up to level 4 from grid 1 up to grid 3. Okay, so from here I have grid 1 up to grid 3. I don't need the columns for the last level for this part, so I can select from right to left like that and just delete those columns. Okay, so let me now go ahead and create the columns and the foundation, the part foundations at the bottom. So what I'm going to do, if we just check from the south here, we still have some columns there. So what I'll do, I'll just go to level 1 and create my columns going down. Okay, so let me just go to level 1 once again. then click on structure there, column. This is the same column that I want. Now for this one, I just want to use depth, as you can see. So I'll just, instead of placing one by one, I'll just go to at grids there, then select everything like that, then click on finish. If I go to my, let me just click on modify. If I go to my 3D view, you see that I have my columns right there. Okay, now let's get started with our beams. Okay, so for the beams, we just need the beams at level 2, 3, and level 4. So let's go to level 2 right there. Okay, so from here, start with the beams, go to structure, go to beam. Okay, then check for a concrete beam, pick any concrete beam from here. I'll just pick that one. Then click on edit type, and I'm just going to rename this one as, I'll call it 230 by 500. Okay, 230 by 500. These are millimeters. Click OK. So this one is going to be 500. This is going to be 230. Click on OK. Now for the beams, you can just create your beams from, first of all, let me check that. Okay, that is level 2. Okay, this is where I want to model my beams. So for the beams, if the model that you are creating is for detailing purposes, just make sure that you click the first point all the way up to the end. Okay, just like that. See that you are going to have the beam. But if the model, if your intention is to export the model to an analysis software, make sure that as you create your beams, model your beams, just snap from one point to the other, especially if you are exporting to robot structural analysis for design. Okay, but if you've already designed, you are just modeling for detailing purposes, just make sure that you go all the way through, because you want, when tagging or annotating, you just want to have, for example, this one to just be beam 1. Okay, if you still tag this or rename as separate according to the span, you can still model one by one. Okay, so for me, I just annotate or tag like the whole length of the continuous beam, so I just give it one name. That's why I'm modeling from that point up to that point. If that's something you do, also do the same. So up to that point, then from there up to there. Okay, if I want the quickest way, again, I can just go to on grids and then just select this, because I haven't placed my beams there, and you can see the preview. My beams are right there. Just click on finish. Okay, then if I just go to my 3D view, you see that I have the beams right there. If I just go to south, that is the level. Okay, now within level 2, we need some beams in between there, and I'll just go to beam once again, because I need some different dimensions. Then click, maybe just pick that one, then edit type and duplicate. These are secondary beams. I'll just call it 230 by 250. 230 by 250 right there. Okay, so this is going to be 250, and this one is going to be 230. Okay, then click on OK. Then from here, if you want, let me just activate the snapping there. See if I can pick my center. All right, just hold on a bit. I need to activate the snapping. All right, I've just realized that I can't snap in the center because I was modeling these beams from one end to the other, so probably the center is somewhere here. So you can go ahead and create your grids there, or just making use of, I just go there and pick the reference plane. I can use these as construction lines and put them at the center so that I'm able to snap there. But for the sake of this lesson, I'll not use that. I'll just go to the beam there, make sure that 230 by 250 is selected, and I'll just for this tutorial, I'll just place it somewhere there, roughly in the middle. Okay, again, I can still go ahead and model it from end to end, just like that, maybe just from somewhere there up to there, and from that point, go to beam, that is the correct one, maybe from here up to there. Okay, so I'm happy with what I have. Click on modify. If I just go to my 3D view, see that I have the secondary beams right there. Okay, now let me just copy these beams, okay, to level 3. So I'm just holding my left mouse button, my right mouse button, and also holding the control. I'm able to orbit like that. Or if you want, you can go there and click on the navigation wheel, then hold your left mouse on orbit, and then you're able to orbit like that. So I can just orbit that position there. Then from left to right, I'm able to select my beams like that. Then go to copy to clipboard, click there, then align to selected levels, and I want to copy to level 3. Then click on OK. Click outside. I can hold the shift and the right mouse button. You see that I have my beams right there. Okay, now from here you see that we need some. Okay, let me just close there. Still need some beams here in form of a cantilever. Okay, so I'll go back to start with level 2. If I just check under the south here, you see that at level 2 and level 3, I need that cantilever. So I'll just start with level 2 right there. Then I'll go to structure, use the reference plane. I'm just using this as a construction line. Click that point, click on modify. Click that one, right click, create similar. Click that point and that point. And I want from there to the surface there, I want 1.2, that is okay. And from there up to there, I want to have 500. So I'll just drag that, temporary dimension and drop it there. Okay, then I want to move this one, select on it and type in 500. Okay, then click. Right, now what I'm going to do, I can simply, select that beam. Okay, select it, right click, create similar. Okay, and I just want to click that point. See, I can snap there, click that point there. Okay, let me just join here. If you want, you can extend this beam joining there so that it's a continuous beam, but for this purpose, I'll just, click from that point, and that point. Okay, can also click on modify. Then this is the one which should join there. You can select on it, right click, create similar, then from that point up to that point and click on modify. Let me check from the 3D. See that I have, the beams right there. Then once again, just orbit. I'm just holding the shift and the right mouse button, holding and moving like that up to there. Then I'll just select, the beams like that. Then I just need to exclude this one. I'll hold the shift. I'm holding the shift, then pick on that beam. Okay, then I'll just go to copy to clipboard, then click on paste, align to selected levels. Then I'm going to pick level 3 and click on OK. As you can see, I have my beams right there. Okay, what else do we need? We need the beams on top there. Okay, so I'll simply go to, if I just go to south, I need to go to level 4. Let me just go to level 4 right there. Then I'll just go to structure, click on beam right there. Let me just use this beam. Okay, then again, I just need beams from there up to there, then up to somewhere here. Again, if I want to be fast, I can just click at grids and select this line. Okay, I can hold control and select that line there, then click on finish. As you can see, go to the 3D view, click on modify. Okay, except that I don't need these beams. You didn't have selected these. You can still select on those, hold control, okay, and just delete from there. Okay, I'm doing something like this, the way I did it on this one. Okay, so as you can see, we have all the beams. Okay, so for this lesson, this is part 1. We are going to end here. So make sure that you like this video and watch out for the other parts, which will be part 2, where I'll also be modeling the stairs and the pad foundations until we finish this one. So thank you very much and see you in the next lesson.